few seconds. Ladies and gentlemen, this is AIUTA TV on YouTube. Today's episode of AIUTA TV is dedicated to the countries of India, Sri Lanka, and Thailand. And with us is Professor François Vellas from Toulouse, who will open today's discussion with some words about the situation of U3As and AIUTA on international level. But before all, let me introduce the participants in today's discussion. So we have Professor Vellas from Toulouse, and we have Chaturaporr Sihabutr from Thailand, Mr. Silva from Sri Lanka, Mr. J.R. Gupta from India, and from the headquarters of WSTC in Yantai, we have Nicole Ding. So thank you very much for your participation. And first of all, I give the word to Professor Vellas.
Thank you very much for participating to this important meeting that we have with this country that you represent in India, Sri Lanka, Thailand, China, Indonesia. And I would like to say that AIUTA in this moment, in this time that is very special with a pandemic, epidemic, we try to have two kinds of initiatives. One is to protect seniors from the society, to be in better way for the society. And the second initiative is to write letter to get financial support for international organizations from our university for our development. So I would like to give the floor to tell us how is it in your country, in your U3A, in your university, in your institution. And you have 2 minutes for that, a little bit more for India. And so I shall give the floor first to Chaturaporr in Thailand, and then Silva in Sri Lanka, and then President Gupta in India. So Chaturaporr, you have the floor.
Thank you very much, Mr. Vellas, and bonjour. Good afternoon, everyone. I'm from Thailand, Chaturaporr Sihabutr from Thailand. Okay, for Thailand, Thailand is ranked now for the situation of COVID-19. Thailand is ranked 85th of global virus infection now. Total cases 3,125 cases. There is no new case today, I mean updated for today, and total death is 58. The number of COVID-19 infected persons in Thailand is continually decreasing. This shows that the disease control and the people are cooperating very well in Thailand, I think. And as I work in the university, Lanka and University, the northeast of Thailand, and Professor Vellas came to visit the northeast of Thailand for 2 times. Thank you very much for that. The effect from the situation, we closed the university almost 3 months, and there was no teaching in the university. Everyone worked from home, and we did online teaching, take home exam. Everything is communicating through online. For example, we did digitally signature for all documents, and even there were some problems with communication and interaction, but it can say we were well organized and well managed for this new normal situation for this. And according to Bank of Thailand, it expected the country's GDP may be declined as high as 5.3% compared to the subprime economic crisis of Thailand is down to 0.7%, which may be from the tourism industry, where almost zero tourists from locking down the country during the outbreak
Thank you. We shall see on tourism in the second part. Thanks a lot.
Thank you
And
very much.
now, Silva, Professor Silva in Colombo, you have the floor.
Mr. Silva, could you unmute your microphone?
Thank you very much, Professor Vella and Professor George, and very happy to have this opportunity. Sri Lanka has been affected from COVID-19 from January, but now Sri Lanka is getting better. Actually, we are going to open Sri Lanka tourism on August 1st. So we have actually got only less than 2,000 affected people. At the same time, 11 people dead. All others are okay. Now almost the majority of the people affected are now recovered. So we are using Sri Lankan Hela Vedakama also for this Western medicines. And the government is doing a great job. Actually, now we have a very good management system. Therefore, we are relatively successful country. And now we have opened. We have no curfew and lockdown. Right now, people are moving here and there. Now, normal life has come, but people are very careful. They are very responsible with their activities. They are covering their faces. I think we will be organized one day the international conference with your participation in Sri Lanka.
And thank you very much. And now, President Gupta in New Delhi, you have the floor. You can open your microphone, President Gupta.
Hello, you are hearing me?
Yes.
You are hearing me?
Good.
Hello, hello. I'm J.R. Gupta.
Oh, yes,
I'm J.R. Gupta,
hello, you have the floor.
executive chairperson from India, U3A. And in India, there are 130 crores population and 18 and 12 crores 60 plus senior citizen all over India. And Delhi, capital of Delhi, there are 18 lakh senior citizen total. As of now, the position in India for COVID-19 pandemic is increasing day by day. And about 287,000 cases have come up. And 8,100 people have died. But as per experts' version, these figures will increase day by day. But thanks to our government, headed by Honorable Prime Minister of India, Mr. Narendra Modi, every effort is being made to take care of all the public and through our doctors team, health workers, Delhi police, and district authorities, all are taking their duties day and night, and every efforts are being made to curtail minimum deaths. So we are very thankful for this meeting. I am welcoming all of you on behalf of India. Thank you.
Thank you very much, dear President Gupta. And I remember my visit in India. It was just before the epidemic, and it was a very great visit. And I would like to thank you especially for your welcome in India. And now I would like to give the floor to Nicole to tell us about the competition and awards from U3A.
Thank you very much, Professor Vellas. And hello, everyone. I'm very happy to join today's AIUTA TV. During this special period, almost all the U3A seniors are doing online classes at home. It is really an excellent initiative from AIUTA to organize the online Senior Art Awards. This is very good for seniors to share and communicate. WSTC is cooperating with AIUTA for the organization. There are 5 categories: poem, painting, creativity, singing, sports, photography. It is open for senior individual as well as for art troops. The awards ceremony will be held next year with the same time as 2021 WSTC in China, Yantai. There will be exhibitions and a performance for the winners. WSTC is also planned to edit a book and a disc with all the winners' artworks. And we already start to do the preparing work. For example, we already established the cooperation with the top music company in the world. We are looking forward to the seniors from all over the world to participate in the awards and hoping to meet you in Yantai, China, 2021. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. And I see that our friend from Indonesia, Anji, could come to join us. So you have the floor to present the situation in Indonesia in relation with the pandemic and how is it in your university. And after we shall go to the second part of our meeting today. So Anji, you have the floor now.
Thank you very much. Yes, I just want to say sorry for all it coming because in my mind it is going to be the 17th in my time. Anyway, I'm here after struggling to enter because there was not only one door but many, but finally I'm here. Thank you for us. Yeah, thank you everybody for giving me an opportunity to say something. Yes, of course, like in many other countries, now we are still facing the developments of the pandemic itself. Generally, I would say that this is now in the middle of the progress because you know, following the numbers, it is still cannot be predicted. It's like up and down in terms of numbers, but then anyway, we are still working from home. Yes, after 2.5 months, people, including the senior people, they are facing the situations that force them to go out from the house. But anyway, the government's try to force us to stay at home. And of course, as I don't know whether it is happen in other country or not. In Indonesia, it seems that there is not enough energy specialized allocated to handle the senior people because in terms of tourism policies, governments always see from the economic perspective. So the tourism is always about getting money, not putting as a field where the citizens, including the seniors, can fulfill their human needs. Not in that sense. So we are now having many discussions, but mostly related to putting tourism as a economic vehicle.
Thank you.
I think that's all from the current situations, just to start the discussion. Thank you, Franz.
Okay, thank you, Anji. Now I would like to give the floor to President Gupta to tell us in India what kind of initiative did you have in U3A India for new initiative and how you feel about what's done in AIUTA. So you.
Thank you, Mr. Vellas. In India, we are doing a very excellent job for our senior citizens. We have about 18 lakh senior citizens all over Delhi, and we are meeting daily, except since March we are not doing any activity due to lockdown imposed for all over India. And earlier we were meeting daily about 250 senior citizens. We are organizing social, cultural, spiritual activities. We are also organizing joint birthday celebrations. We are taking them also to the religious tours in India and foreign also. You are already aware that our delegation members have visited China 2 times on your invitation, and we were expecting in 2020 in May, but this could not be done due to corona COVID-19 pandemic. But we are still, our members are very eager to visit China in 2021 during your World WSTC and conference. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. And now I would like to ask our friend Silva in Sri Lanka, what's the situation in terms of tourism and in terms of senior tourism?
Okay.
You can open your microphone.
Yes, actually, I'm very proud to say that Sri Lanka has been recognized as the most generous country during the COVID-19 by daily corporations. We have actually started the tourism disaster monitoring and hosting program for the tourists, those who actually stranded in different places of the country. So we found that most of the tourists actually at the senior tourist category. So the government and the association together help them to stay in Sri Lanka until we finish the lockdown, and they have been treated very well. That is why the NAS Daily Corporation has recognized Sri Lanka as the most generous country during the course of COVID-19. So in addition, we actually promoting homestay tourism and the wellness tourism for the senior citizens, senior tourists. So Sri Lanka has been actually organizing that aspect by using the Sri Lankan indigenous medical practices. So we are looking forward to see that segment is growing right now. Basically, we have seen that the most of tourists are very happy because this is the wellness tourism plus spiritual meditations practices are being now carried out. So therefore, I think that this is a good start. COVID-19 has eye-opened us. Okay, there are new segments we can promote for senior tourism development. Thank you very much, Professor.
Thank you very much. And is Chaturaporr in Thailand? You have the floor. Is she here, Georgi Stankov?
Yes.
So you have the floor to speak about the question of tourism and senior tourism, Chaturaporr.
Thank you very much. Yes, the effect to senior tourism, for sure, the people are not going to travel anywhere because of locking down the country. In my opinion, I divide it into two terms, in short term and long term point of view. In short term, senior travelers still prefer to stay home or travel not too far from their home. They travel by virtual tour, for example, and also prefer to travel in the country as we call domestic tourism. And in another way, in long term, after the situation to be assured, probably 1, 2, or 3 years, the traveler include senior tourism will travel in abroad, in my opinion. Yes, and my proposal for the trends of senior tourism, as I mentioned, the domestic tourism will be option for senior travelers. Therefore, it is a good opportunity for the authority in each country to promote the destination or attraction. I mean, in new or unseen attraction, for example. Yes, it is the role of tourism stakeholder, also tourism bureau, local authority or community to work together. And as I mentioned about, a little bit about my research survey about the senior travelers. They want to travel and learn in local communities, and they prefer to stay in local and gain some knowledge in the local and get relaxing with their friends and close friends. So it is a good opportunity again to get more senior target for domestic tourism, in my opinion. Thank you very
much. And I hope that you will be, you could come next year to our WSTC in Yantai in China, and as well to come back to Disney as well in Toulouse. So thank you very much. And now I would like to give the floor to Anji in Indonesia. That I have the good remember that when we were, I participated to the in Indonesia and visit. So you have the floor to tell us about the situation of tourism and senior tourism in Indonesia and about this kind of initiative.
Yeah, thank you for the second time. We just started to discuss the issues, but anyway, in many WhatsApp groups or forum, I already introduced the thing that need to be taken seriously. It is about the silver or senior tourism. Some of our industry here already in that kind of awareness that it is now important to move from what we call quantity-oriented tourism toward quality-oriented tourism. In that sense, putting senior tourists as part of the commitment is one thing. But then again, the most intentions is mostly related to the senior citizens as marketing target, not putting them as someone who need a help, someone who need a good environment in order to enjoy their life through being a tourist. This is two different things. But then I am very happy since our colleague in the university, they already tried to put these issues forward in the discussions. Of course, I need to know more about these issues through research, of course. There are some research done by my students both in the master and doctoral level about these issues, but this would be a good starting effort anyway, because in the government level, you know, we start thinking about what we call inclusive tourism. It means opening the opportunity to the senior citizens, not only as a marketing target, but also as someone, a group of people who needs facilitating effort in order to fulfill their life.
Thank you very much, Anji. And so I would like to add that on AIUTA we take some important initiative to for U3As. This is an award competition that everybody can participate, and it will be as well an important event next year because it will be the 45th anniversary of AIUTA. So we shall have a different congress, and one of it will be the World Senior Tourism Congress. And as well, I think that we could, because we are speaking in Asian countries, South Asia, Southeast Asia, so we could have as well some new possibility of joining us, doing some meeting together, and that would be a great when we'll be we shall be allowed to meet on live, that will be as well something very good for us. So we have still some additional minutes, and I would like to ask Nicole to say one word, and after to President Gupta in India. Thank you. So Nicole, you have the floor. One minute.
Okay. Thank you very much. I would like to say something about the initiative from AIUTA about the combination of study and tourism, which means study tour. Study tour is liked very much by Chinese seniors. For example, the study tour is listed as one necessary course of teaching program in Shandong U3A. Shanghai U3A has opened the study tour courses. The Yunnan U3A, Harbin U3A, and Tianjin U3A have started to organize study tour activities. In 2019, we WSTC welcomed the seniors from 9 countries and districts to do study tour in China. And we had the group from India with the organization of Mr. J.R. Gupta. And we were very happy to do that. We believe that with the guidance of AIUTA and the cooperation from the U3As in different countries, we will have more and better study tour programs in the future. Thank you.
Thank you. And that will include all the countries such as Indonesia, Sri Lanka, and India. So, and the Thailand as well. So, President Gupta, you have 1 minute for the conclusion of our meeting.
Yes, thank you very much again. I thank Mr. Vellas for arranging this unique Zoom meeting with our counterparts, and we will remember this event, and hopefully we will meet you in China in 2021, and also we pray to Almighty God to clear this COVID-19 as early as possible, so that all world would happily live. That is our respect and regard to all senior citizens working in Delhi and India and abroad. Thank you very much.
Thank you. And Silva in Sri Lanka, you can say one word.
So I'm very happy to have this combination. We would like to see the combined research and the hospitality training program, as Nicole explained. Okay, we are looking forward to see more collaboration. Thank you very much for this organizing. We believe that the senior citizen most important factor is the hospitality.
Thank you. Thank you. And Chaturaporr, one word, then Anji, and then Georgi to conclude. So Chaturaporr, one word.
Yes, thank you very much, Professor Vellas, to arrange and all participants to arrange the AIUTA TV today.
Thank you. So now I say less than 1 minute, so Georgi, you can conclude. Thank you. Georgi?
Yeah, ladies and gentlemen, thank you all for your participation in this episode of AIUTA TV. We will try to connect universities of the third age from different countries and regions, and to keep you updated with different practices and how we all pass through this new normal situation in our lives, in our institutions, and in our organization, because most of all, we are AIUTA. So as an organization, we have the duty to cooperate, to exchange good practices, and to keep our work in different circumstances. So I think that we do this in a very successful way, and stay with us in our future episodes following the development of U3As around the world. Thank you very much. Stay with us.
Thank you. Goodbye. Thanks. Goodbye.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye. Thank you.